meeting. I would like to welcome you all on this great evening. I would like to begin by stating the mission of a Toastmaster Club. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in a greater self-confidence and personal growth. There are some rules respected during the meeting. Please turn off all noise-making devices or put them to silent mode during or while the speakers are delivering their speeches. The audience is requested from opening their mic or camera during the speech. I wish you all fantastic meeting. Now, please help me welcome our President, DTM, Dr. Mohammed Makhlouf.
Good evening, fellow Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club and our dear guests for tonight. This is DTM Mohammed Makhlouf, President of Kuwait Advance, and thank you Toastmaster Asma Al-Anezi for taking the role of acting Sergeant at Arms for this meeting. I'm so happy to announce again that we are now 8 points on the DCP and we are lacking only 2 points. One of them needs one more member. So I'm encouraging all of you to invite your friends in other clubs who are seeking more knowledge about Toastmasters, more experience about Toastmasters, taking more precise evaluation. This is Kuwait Toastmasters, Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club, one of the most prestigious clubs in District 20 and in Kuwait, and the first advanced club in Kuwait. I want to welcome our guests for tonight. First and one of the most, our general evaluator for tonight, Toastmaster Bidgie Gittins, and soon to be DTM Bidgie Gittins. Bidgie, welcome and thank you for taking the role of general evaluator for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Makhlouf, and welcome. Good evening, Ramadan Kareem to all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And our regular guest, one we are proud to have him every meeting or nearly every meeting, Toastmaster, soon also to be DTM Dinesh Kumar Pal. Nice to have you, sir.
Thank you very much, President Dr. Makhlouf. It is my pleasure always to attend the meeting, either the Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters or any other club. And as we learning something from each and every one from you and each club. So that's why I eagerly try to attend them how much possibility. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And for the first time, and I'm so happy to have him. He's a close friend to mine and one of the most eminent Arabic speakers, one of the champions of DTAC in Arabic evaluation. Most welcome, Hussam Riyad, the head of Arabic Club Affairs. Toastmaster Hussam, welcome to Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club.
Thank you, dear DTM Mohammed Makhlouf and all the club members and guests. It's my honor to be here today. And wallah, when I invited by Toastmaster Asma, she invited me today to, she have a speech today, inshallah, good luck. And really, I need to join this club to meet this in the meeting. And alhamdulillah, it's my pleasure to be here today. And inshallah, a very nice and valuable meeting as usual, طبعا, Dr. Makhlouf. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hussam Riyad. We are so happy to have you today in Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club. And without further ado, I think there is no changes in the agenda. Every roles are there. and we are ready to start. And with that, I will hand over to Toastmaster of the Day. He is one of the most active members in Toastmasters. Whenever you ask him to take any role, whatever role, even Chief Sergeant at Arms, he will never say no. You can see him in all contests as Chief Sergeant at Arms or other roles. With a big round of applause, please help me welcome the most cooperative member in Toastmasters, Toastmaster Srinivas Shalipati. Please unmute yourself.
Thank you very much, President DTM Dr. Makhlouf, my fellow CAT members, guests who have joined us tonight. Tonight's theme I have chosen as a Toastmaster of the Day is the Holy Month. Holy Month of Ramadan is one of the most significant parts of any particular year in this part of the world. This being the month of fasting, of forgiveness, of peace, sending out a message to the rest of the world as to what we can achieve as mere human beings of something of extraordinary quality. The reasons for me to choose this particular theme tonight especially is over the past 2 years, or let's say the last year, even the past year, Ramadan had just passed away without its significance being really felt. This is probably the second year in succession where we are not able to really experience the aura, the essence of the holy month of Ramadan. But yet, I happen to come across a lot of people who really rejoice this particular month, though it's a month of fasting. I happen to seek the significance of the holy month of Ramadan through our role players tonight. Each one of you have given me a word signifying the essence of the holy month of Ramadan. Let me introduce the role players tonight. We start with gratitude. Our general evaluator tonight is Toastmaster B.J. Jittens. According to her, the holy month of Ramadan is gratitude for her. That is what it signifies to her. So let's hear from her, her role tonight. Toastmaster B.J. Jittens, please introduce your role.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow members of Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club. As the general evaluator, my role would be to assess the meeting on a very general basis and then coming down to very specific and critical areas that would need improvement, which I would highlight at the end of the meeting when called upon during the general evaluation section. And as it's the norm for Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club, it will also be my responsibility to evaluate every role player that will be on the virtual podium tonight as well. So looking forward to a great meeting. Good luck. Ramadan Kareem once again. Over to you, TMOD.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator B.J. Jittens, for that crisp introduction of yours. Our next role player tonight, she is truly celebrating Ramadan, the holy month of Ramadan. She happened to also share some videos of her home as how well she has decorated, and she's exemplary. None other than DTM Ari Jaffer. Significance for her is celebration. So let's hear from our timer tonight as to how well is she celebrating her role as a timer. DTM Ari Jaffer, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Srinivas, and good evening, everyone. Hope you are you had enjoyed your iftar for today, and I'm drinking my coffee that I needed from the morning. Yes, Ala. And I wish you all to have a great days ahead. We have remaining, how many remaining? 15 days, 14 days. Inshallah, they will be amazing. And as a timer, I will be showing the timing card for each participant, and it will be as the following. When the speaker reach the minimum time, I will show the green background, but I'm disappearing. Okay. Anyway, I will show the green background. When they will reach the mid of the time, I will show the yellow background, and the maximum of the time, I will show the red background with 30 seconds grace period. And I wish you all a great time. And back to you, Toastmasters of the day.
Thank you very much, Didier Marich, for the introduction of your role. Our third role player tonight is the Harp Master. Harp Master is an iconic role player in Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club. Tonight, the Harp Master is none other than Dr. DTM Fatma Abdul. And her significance is purification. Holy month of Ramadan, yes, indeed. Fasting purifies your soul. And she would explain to us her role as a Harp Master and also throw some light on purification. It is for you, DTM, Dr. Fatma Abdul.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Srinivas. And yes, Ramadan is the holy month that helps us all to purify ourselves and to get rid of all bad feelings or all the bad things that we need really to get rid of, like bad feelings, thoughts, attitudes, and everything. As a Heart Master for today, as you all know, but this is for the guests, that this is something that is the most exclusive roles that we have in Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club. It simply helps us all, especially the role player as a Heart Master, to help the Heart Master to promote and boost the listening skill. So I will be listening to each and every speaker today. I will write down some informations. I will take all the information from their speeches, and then I will ask you some questions at the end to test your listening skill and attention. So pay attention, and I will decide at the end who will be the winner, inshallah. Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you very much, DTM, Dr. Fatma Abdul. Our fourth role player is equally an important role player tonight. Kuwait Advanced Toastmaster has evaluator set aside exclusively for the table topic speakers. This is yet again a cornerstone of Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club meetings. Tonight, the role player who plays the role of an evaluator for table topics is none other than DTM Sandy Stein. Her significance of Ramadan is piety, meaning being religious. Let's hear from DTM Sandy Stein of her role play as well as what it means to be really religious during the holy month of Ramadan.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day. It's pronounced piety. And piety is essentially being true to your religion, following the rules of the religion, devotion to God. It kind of encompasses all of these things, and that's what Ramadan is. If I had to pick one word, it's really about focusing on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and giving us the opportunity to increase our piety, increase our devotion to Him, and in doing so to reap those rewards. So my, yeah, my role of the evening is the table topics evaluator. And as the evaluation will take place in table topics, I will be evaluating both the table topics master and how the table topics master conducted the table topic session, as well as the table topic speakers. So I look forward to the session, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much. Tonight's meeting is divided into three sessions rather. The first session is that of prepared speeches. The second session would be table topics. And the third session, obviously, the evaluation session. Tonight's prepared speeches are being attempted by two wonderful speakers. One of them is doing her pathway of motivational strategies, and the other speaker, the second speaker, will be doing his path of engaging humor. The first speaker tonight is Toastmaster Asma Al-Anisi. But before I invite the speaker, I would want to introduce her evaluator to you. A wonderful evaluator and a very, very active Toastmaster member in DTM Ola Rashid. The significance of the holy month of Ramadan for DTM Ola Rashid is self-control. According to her, self-control on intake of food. But self-control has got a very wider application in one's life. I'm sure Ola Rashid will be able to throw a little bit of light on the significance of the holy month of Ramadan according to her, and also read out the objectives for our prepared speaker, Toastmaster Asma Al-Anisi. It's all yours, DTM Ola Rashid.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster early day, Toastmaster Srinivas. Now, self-control, it's not only about food, but mainly the most significant part in Ramadan is to control yourself not to eat too much. And it's not easy, especially after fasting 16 or 17 hours. All what you want to do is eating. But self-control actually in your attitude as well, for the things that you used to do in your normal life and you try to control yourself not to do it. And part of it is to respect the holy month, and it can to create a new habit for you as a person where you can intake it after the holy month of Ramadan. So yes, self-control is so important. Now for Asma, today she is delivering her third project from level 1 in the motivational strategies path. And this project is about researching and presenting. The main purpose of this is to do a research and try to test the different methods of researching about any topic and present a speech from 5 to 7 minutes. And the title of her speech, Name It to Tame It. So best of luck for you, Asma, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, DTM Ola, for reading out the objectives for our prepared speeches. Our prepared speaker number 1, Toastmaster Asma Al-Anisi. For her, the significance of the holy month of Ramadan is detox. Yes, detox from all those unnecessary things what we otherwise attempt to do during the rest of the time. The speech duration for Toastmaster Asma Al-Anisi is from 5 to 7 minutes. May I request the timer to please read out the timing rule for our prepared speaker?
Sure, Toastmaster Asma, and to everyone, the time for our first speaker is 5 to 7 minutes. When she will reach the 5 minutes, I will show the green background. 6 minutes, the yellow background, 7 minutes, the red background, and after that, she will have 30 seconds grace period. Good luck, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much. Toastmaster Asma al-Easy. Name it to tame it. Name it to tame it. Toastmaster Asma al-Easy. It's all yours.
Do you know what drama means? I'm sure you know. We have so many series that is full of a drama. But for me, drama means high and strong emotions. When your emotions overwhelm you, they take over your ability to express yourself and make good decisions. Have you ever been so upset that you feel like you are losing your mind? This happens because the part of your brain that controls your ability to communicate your unique experience shut down, leaving you literally speechless. The executive part of your brain doesn't work with strong emotions. And this can frustrate you even more, locking you in a high drama trap. You get frustrated because the language part of your brain
involve teenagers, often in care, often the victims of abuse, sometimes very, very
is overshadowed by emotional brain. After this storm of strong emotions passes, you may feel ashamed and victimized by those emotions. And you may become defensive and strike out, blaming others for the situation that caused your emotions and the drama. For example, if you are in a Toastmaster meeting, delivering your speech, and there is someone keeps interrupting you and to prevent you from finishing your speech, this can frustrate you and make you lose your balance. And you may get mad at him or get angry at him. When your emotions overwhelm you, they prevent you from being the person and leader that you want to be. So it's very important to have a useful tools that help you restore your balance. There is a study that is summarized by name it to tame it. This phrase is coined by an author and psychiatrist, Dr. Daniel Siegel. By putting this simple tool to work, your emotions can inform you, not overwhelm you. For example, if you have an intense emotional response, your limbic brain starts pumping stress hormones to your muscles to tight and prepare you for action. This fight-or-flight mechanism is deeply wired into your nervous system. This is a good thing if you are in a dark place and you expect someone to attack you. This will help you protect yourself. But this is not a good thing if you are in the Toastmaster meeting and you get angry at some or others Toastmasters. So once you notice that you have an intense emotional reaction. The first step is to describe and name it, whether to yourself or out loud. For example, saying mentally, I'm feeling angry. I'm nervous. I have a tight ball of nervous in my gut. Choosing your words to describe and name subtle emotions starts your executive brain to calm down your emotional brain. And this in turn calmly hover over your emotions and gives your executive brain time to filter and organize your emotions, especially your reactive, drama-filled emotions. And this will give you a greater capacity to choose the response in the moment. Because when you are aware of what's happening inside your brain, you give signal to your brain to analyze it. You name it, and your brain will be aware of it. In this way, you redirect your negative thoughts to positive one. In sum, the purpose of the strategy or the tool of name it to tame it is to help you monitor your emotions and body sensations, not allowing your strong emotions to control your ability to make good decisions. Here in Toastmasters, where leaders are made, we have strong emotions from time to time. So if you want to control these emotions, you need to name them in order to tame them. To be a good leader, please name your strong emotions to tame them. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters. We now go on to our second speaker for the second prepared speech in DTM, Dr. Maklouf. But before I call the speaker, let me introduce his evaluator in Toastmaster,
Yusuf.
Toastmaster Yusuf Naif. Toastmaster Yusuf. His significance for the month of Ramadan is that of repentance. I invite Toastmaster Yusuf to please read out the objectives for DTM, Dr. Maklouf.
Thank you very much, TMOD, Mr. Srinivas. Hello, Dr. Maklouf. Your speech for today is going to be an impromptu speech, actually, two impromptu speeches, hopefully, by today, which will be given by Mr. Srinivas himself. So he's going to give you the two topics, and you have to answer them as an impromptu speech, but also a humorous impromptu speech, you know? So that's your task for today. It's not easy, but you can do it. I'm confident in that. So the purpose of the speech is for the member to develop their method for giving impromptu speeches and practice adapting rehearsed stories during a presentation. Your time is 2 to 3 minutes for each speech. Good luck, Dr. Makhlouf.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Yusuf. DTM Dr. Makhlouf is attempting level 4 project 1 of engaging humor, in which he has to attempt 2 impromptu speeches. The topics will be given by me. The first topic for Dr. Makhlouf is, you have a new job taken up, and you are asked to introduce yourself to your colleagues. The speech duration is 2 to 3 minutes. Timer, if you could please read out the timing rule for our speaker.
Thank you so much. And yeah, doctor, your time is 2 to 3 minutes. Be very aware and please pin me because I will show you the cards. When you reach 2 minutes, you will see the green card. When you reach 2.5 minutes, you will see the yellow background or card. 3 minutes, the red one. After that, you will have 30 seconds grace period in each speeches. 2 to 3 minutes and 2 to 3 minutes, and then back to you. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
The significance for our second speaker for the holy month of Ramadan is yet again purification. So he's going to present us with pure, humorous, table topics, impromptu speech. Please, it's all yours, Doctor. Please unmute yourself, Doctor.
Good evening, colleagues. It's my first day with you. I'm so happy to be here as a trainer for the first time. You may ask me what was my job before. I just quit removing teeth from the mouths of people. I was a dentist, I quit dentist, and I'm now starting my new career as a trainer. Don't prejudge, please. I had the qualifications in training. I am qualified from UK as a certified trainer. I am qualified from US as a certified coach, and also I'm instructor in different other fields. Why did I join the training? I am trainer by passion. My passion is to improve others, to help others to achieve their goals, to help others to change to the person they want to be. And that's why I quit my job, which is dentist. I was helping people to relieve their pain. But I felt that relieving pain is a late stage. I want to help people to start early to improve their life, not to have pain in any other sector of their lives. Really, it's very important to change to a better person so you will avoid having different kind of pains. You know, pain is not something bad. It's a ringing signal saying that something is wrong. But you shouldn't wait to see this signal alarmingly. You should start early. Think in advance. Look for the change in the future. And I'm the one who will help you through coaching and training to achieve this. To achieve the goals that you are looking for. So you will later achieve the life you want to have. This is my purpose. This is my goal. That's why I left dentistry and joining training. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that impromptu, humorous anecdote. The next topic. The speaker for an important session was late. So you have been called to open the meeting and fill up the gap until the speaker arrives. Should I repeat it? A speaker for an important session did not arrive in time. You have been asked to open the meeting and fill up the stopgap until the speaker arrives. Timing remains the same, 2 to 3 minutes. It's all yours, Doctor.
Good evening. As we know, our topic for today's lecture is about communication. And you know, it's very important to be a good communicator is to rehearse, to get a platform to improve your communication skills. And I'm here to speak to you about a place where I improved my communication skills. I know it's still not good, but I'm in the way to improve it. You can also start with me. It's a very expensive place, very constructive. They will not allow you to do any mistake. Do you know where is this place? It's called Toastmasters. And trust me, it's totally the opposite other than what I told you. There, it's a positive place, a positive atmosphere where everybody will clap for you. Whatever you will do, whatever happens to you, they will at the end clap for you. You will wonder at the beginning, but you will use to clap with them later on. And the second advantage by joining Toastmaster is food. In Kuwait, the Toastmaster is the best place to eat without payment. You can join any of the clubs. Twice per month, you will get a very good food. And trust me, it's different. Some clubs are offering Indian foods, others Lebanese food, others even Egyptian food you will find. And trust me, there is a lot of very good Arabic coffee in Toastmasters. If you want to practice your communication skills, if you want to get a platform where you can present in front of audience, where you can improve your training skills, all these things are in Toastmasters, adding to it a positive atmosphere, food. And do you think how much it will cost you per month? Only 3 KD. 3 KD and you will get 2 meetings with 2 food and constructive feedback. Toastmasters is your platform to improve your communication skills. And now, as the mic is corrected and we are waiting for our keynote speaker to speak about communication, waiting to see all of you in Toastmasters. Looking forward for that. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, DTM Dr. Makhlouf. We are bang on time with our second segment coming up. Our second segment is a very interesting segment conducted by another very, very interesting Toastmaster, none other than DTM Ramkumar. DTM Ramkumar donation. He's going to donate. And please, I request him to keep me in mind when it comes to money, what he's going to donate. So donation is the significance, according to DTM Ramkumar, for the holy month of Ramadan. I now invite DTM Ramkumar to take over and conduct the table topic session. It's all yours, DTM Ramkumar.
Thank you. When you said donate, people always talk about, in good times, donating organs. They actually write well in advance and give up. Dr. Makhlouf might be knowing that we want to donate as a volunteer our eyes, our kidneys, our liver whenever we had died. But today, the COVID times, what it comes to me during the holy month of Ramadan, right from my childhood, my father taught me to donate. My father was to do this. because I am from Hyderabad. Our Muslims families and Hindu families celebrate together. We celebrate the diyas, lighting diyas, a lamp, and distributing the sweets. When it comes to the holy month of Ramadan, evening, we are together playing with their Muslim families, their children, cricket, indoor games, including athletes running around the stadium in the Goshabel old city. Perhaps we were also walking in the late evening celebrating holy month of Ramadan after iftar times. Today, I'm talking about the donation. Yes, I donated. SK also donated. Day for us is donated. I urge everybody donate because it's a critical time of COVID. We don't know how healthy they are, but we as human beings hold on our emotions because we feel it's a shame to ask somebody, but everybody is running and going through the tough time. Here as a table topic master today, good evening and welcome. I am your DTM Nachapalli Ramkumar. Let me have a fun element bringing this holy month, a delightful and blessed month like we always do in CAT. I would like to ask a timer. Please, can you explain the timing for if I see nobody actually a guest here, all are Toastmasters, but still I would like to ask our timer to explain timing for our table topics.
Thank you so much, DTM Ram. And to explain, it's just a refreshment for everyone. For me, I've attended only one meeting since Ramadan started, so it's a refreshment for me as well. So for each participant in table topic, we'll have 1 to 2 minutes. When it's 1 minute, I will show you the green background, 1.5 minutes, the yellow one, and 2 minutes, the red background with 30 seconds grace period. Good luck, and back to you, table topic master.
Thank you very much. Without further ado, I would like to announce the topic. So whoever can come forward, you can come forward because it's a holy month of Ramadan and holy times. Every individual message counts here today as a blessing in disguise. Are you ready? If you're ready, please, can I see some thumbs up? Yes, absolutely. Hola. I see Dinesh. Ah, wonderful. Now, the first question I would like to ask. What is the meaning of peace to you? We always say, may peace be there upon him. So my question to anybody can talk on, what is the meaning of peace to you? I repeat, what is the meaning of peace to you? Anybody can volunteer as the first table topic attempt?
May I volunteer, please, Mr. Ramkumar?
Please let us give a virtual applause to our wonderful Toastmaster, Yusuf Majid Naeem. You want me to repeat the topic?
Yes, please.
What is the meaning of peace to you? Over to you.
Great. Thank you. Table topics master, Toastmaster of the day, and fellow Toastmasters, good evening. Peace to me is all about internal peace. When we are in sync with our own internal peace, then we are at peace with everyone else. Because if we cannot be within internal peace with ourselves, then we can never be in peace with anyone else in our lives, and we can never be good to anyone else in our lives and give them all what we can in order to have a peaceful and productive life, you may say. So having peace with ourselves and loving ourselves and knowing our self-worth is the main reason why we should be alive and why we should be find peace in this world. And with that, I end my speech. Thank you very much. Back to you, DTM Ram Kumar. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Yusuf Majid. Now here I would like to announce a second topic without further ado. This is holy month of Ramadan. What can money not buy? What can money not buy? I repeat, what can money not buy? Yes, please let us give virtual applause to our guest, Dinesh Kumar Paul. Would you want me to repeat the topic, Dinesh, or is it okay? Thank you.
Good evening, Table Topic Master, DTM Ram Kumar, and fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. I think it is very well known to all of us what money cannot buy. It is only the love from humanity or love from our family members, also only the things which cannot be purchased by the money. It's only we can get by giving love to others, we can take it back from the others. As the respect also same thing, but especially love cannot be forced or cannot be buy, and especially in this month of the Ramadan, holy month of Ramadan, we have to give the love to others. And all our the people who are fasting, especially anyone who fast and engage in self-evaluation in Ramadan will find the habit. According to the teaching in Islam, Ramadan holds the greater importance. It is the first time when Allah revealed the Quran, holy book of the Muslims, to the Prophet Muhammad. The fasting during this month is considered as one of the 5 pillars of the Islam, and it gives our advice to love the humanity and love to your surrounding, whoever they are. So love is very important. Cannot be purchased by the money, only it can be get by giving to others, you can get back. So try to from now self, if it is not you are giving, start to giving the love. Start from your nearby to you. Thank you. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. Now I have beautiful people over here. I would like to pick up if they are not answering, if they are not raising their thumbs up. Can I request?
DTM Wafa, DTM Ram. She has no role today.
Yes. That's what I was thinking always. Our immediate past district director, dynamic distinguished Toastmaster, DTM Wafa Salman. Can I see you? Happy Ramadan, holy month of Ramadan. Good to see you, mashallah. Thank you. Unmute yourself, ma'am. Thank you. Appreciate. I have a question, actually. It's a nice thing. Related to Ramadan. We heard and often we hear that importance of months. What are the 4 sacred months of Allah we say, and what is the importance of it? I especially chose you because it's a holy month of Ramadan. I repeat, what are the 4 sacred months of Allah? Or in other words, importance of 4 months. If it is difficult, I would like to change the topic. Because we are in the holy month of Ramadan, I thought of asking especially to you.
For me, all months are important.
Thank you. Please give her a round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you. The theme itself is a holy month, so I thought, why not the holy talk? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so table topics master, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests, good evening. The holy month of Ramadan is one of the months that it is from the best month in the year. But there are other months that we, in Arabic calendar, we know like Dhul Hijjah and other months as well. When we have the other Eid, which is we call it the big Eid, and other two months, and we have more than 4 actually. But all months in the year, if we know that we can connect to God in every single month, we don't need to wait for a holy month to be connected to God and to be a human being, helping, supporting, connecting with family, and being that human being that God sent us to this earth for a mission. So we don't need to wait for a month of Ramadan or other months. So in my opinion, all months, we as a human being, especially Muslim and other religion, we need to be connected to God. We need to give from our heart as much as we can, because that will prove that we are a real human and we are humble enough to serve the community and the society and the globe. That's in my opinion. Back to you.
Thank you, DTM Baffa, for nicely explaining about the holy month of Ramadan and importance of sacred months. Now I have a simple topic. Anybody can take it. What are the 3 things you love about holy month of Ramadan? I know there are more, but to prioritize, limiting to 3, what are the 3 things you love about holy month of Ramadan? Yes, Dr. Makhlouf, I think you raised your hand a while ago. Yes, or no? Yes, please unmute yourself.
I didn't, but I have a because I didn't give much humor in my table topic last time. Maybe I will give more humor now. The
Okay.
most 3 things I love in Ramadan. First is kunafa, of course. It is the best happening in Ramadan. Always we are eating kunafa and something like that. And the second thing, let's speak more serious. It's again the giving. The things we are giving to everybody. We in Ramadan, when we are fasting, we are feeling the sufferness of others. And this will soften our heart, will raise our humanity. And this will help us to feel how can we help others? How can we support the sufferness of others? So this is the second thing I love in Ramadan. And third things, of course, it's called the month of Quran. And in Ramadan, we are reading Quran so much. We are reading it twice or 3 times, despite it's a huge book. And the most important is not reading. The more important than reading is to understand what you are reading and try to apply it on your life. Really, this is the most important, and this is the month that you should focus on these things. Apply Allah's instructions to us on your life. So you will be a human always related to Allah. In all whatever you are doing, it's related to Allah and following Allah's instructions. God bless all and happy Ramadan and Ramadan Kareem to all. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much. Another topic is very interesting to discuss, and this is very prevalent to our theme today. Holy month of Ramadan. Like we also learn from our elders, parents, 3 things, especially Ramadan, and we do follow and adhere to comply with. So my topic to you is forgive, forget, and flourish. what does it mean to you during the holy month of Ramadan? Forgive, forget, and flourish. What does it mean to you during the holy month of Ramadan?
DT Imram, we didn't hear from our guest, Beji Gittins.
Yes, yes,
Very nice to hear from her. You know, she's
yes,
one of the
yes,
best
why not?
speakers in Kuwait.
Where is she? Yeah, DTM BG, yeah, Toastmaster BG Jitens. I would like to repeat the topic once again. Thank you, welcome, good evening, happy to see you. Our G, General Evaluator. At the advent of holy month of Ramadan, we believe that, as we heard from our parents and ancestors and everybody, not just holy month of Ramadan, anytime. The topic is forgive, forget, and flourish. What does this mean to you during holy month of Ramadan? Forgive, forget, and flourish.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for the topic. For me, forgive, forget, and flourish kind of represents the 3 time zones that we live in. Forgiving is something that we would like to forget in the present because forgiving is in the past. If we do not forgive in the present, we cannot move on and flourish in the future. So in Ramadan, especially, it is important because while we fast, we are abiding by the scripture or the religious book and what is actually explained to us by God to do. And we learn much more than a human being at this point of time, and perhaps use it in the other months to also continue to be holy people in the same likeness of Allah, peace be upon him, and God and everybody else that we believe, or the higher self. So for me, to forgive is something I would like to do, which is very hard. But when we fast, we tend to appreciate the wrongdoings that maybe we did and how people forgive us. In the present, we need to forgive ourselves and the people who harmed us so that we can move on in peace and in gratitude and in love and become better people in the future. That's how we flourish. So Ramadan definitely is a month of forgiving, forgetting, and flourishing, and hopefully to have another more better month going forward. That's my opinion.
Wonderfully explained. Becoming a better person. Wonderfully explained, Toastmaster BGG. Such an inspiring story going into the 3 different time zones. And if I have a time, I would like to pick a TTM Sandy. Yes.
We actually can have 2 more or
2
1.
more, wonderful.
Let's see,
Yeah, I have
like
6.
let's finish the second
Yeah,
one.
I will. Yeah, why not? Madam TTM Sandy, Ramadan Kareem. Happy to
Am
see
I
you.
supposed to evaluate myself?
Okay, so should I
Excuse
excuse you?
yourself.
No,
Is it-
it's fine. Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay, thank you. Can you think of a time when impossible become possible? Can you think of a time when impossible become possible? Over to you.
Table Topics Master and everybody here today. This is exactly the perfect thing when you are thinking about Ramadan. What is it that you think is impossible? When can it become possible? Honestly, there are 2 ways that the impossible can become possible, in my opinion. First of all, is that by changing your own thinking of something, if you believe that it's impossible, then it will be impossible for you. But if you can change your perception of that thing and see it as something that is possible, then amazingly, that impossible thing that you originally thought can become possible. Let me give you an example of that. For me, it's losing weight, which I thought it's never going to happen. And I've tried so many things and just nothing was happening. But I finally just stuck with a diet done by a nutritionist and physical therapy, and the combination is very slowly but surely getting rid of the weight. And my mindset is changing. And as my mindset changes, so is my weight. But the other thing within the month of Ramadan that or even any month, to be honest, there are so many things that are not possible for us. They are impossible for us, but nothing is impossible to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you are looking for help in something that you view as impossible, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and inshallah you will receive what is possible only for Him. Back to you.
Thank you. Nothing is impossible as long as we have blessings from Almighty Allah. Very well explained. I have a simple topic for you. If anybody can volunteer, I would like to request Fatma Abdu, DTM, or I can also request our timer, Arij, if she's our cinemas, Toastmaster of the day, anybody. I would like to read the topic if you're okay with it. What makes everyone smile? What makes everyone smile?
Can someone take the time?
Dr. Makhlouf, can you be the timer? Yes.
I can be. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I repeat the topic. DTM. Yes. MashaAllah. Ramadan Kareem, once again, holy month of Ramadan. May you have abundant blessings. What makes everyone smile, especially during Ramadan?
Me. See, Ola smiled, you smiled. I'm sure Dr. Makhlouf and everyone, BG also, smiled when I said me. And Wafa, yes, everyone is opening the cameras. I can see you all smiling. Good evening, everyone. Table Topic Master, amazing members and guests. What is the reason that people smile? It's me, of course, as I said in the beginning, but also it's the good, what they call it, deeds, or like, yes, thank you, Wafa. When you are a person who have a great heart and great behaviors to share it with others, don't you think that you will leave people behind you smiling and being happy? You think of it, just drive your car tomorrow morning, and while you are there, just look on your side. If you are a man and there is a girl, don't do that. If you are a girl and there is a man, do that. Okay? Only if he's pretty. Only for me, Wafa and Ula. Others who's not married, don't do that. Who's married, don't do that. Look at your left side or right side and just give the person next to you an amazing smile. He will think that you are a creep person, or he will be like, but that's just because we didn't used to see people smiling next to us without a reason. So why we don't do that more often? Why we don't just spread our smiles to everyone? Believe me, maybe only this one small behavior, although he will be scared, but maybe this will change his whole day. Maybe this small smile from you will make him think that, oh, why I don't do that to others? And maybe he will end in the jail, we don't know, but at least we tried to spread something nice, right? So ladies and gentlemen, just try to smile, because smiling can reach to everyone's heart and you can be the reason to make everyone happy. Thank you so much, and smile. Back to you.
Yes, keep smiling as always. Keep smiling. Let us have one last topic for Toastmaster of the Day, Srinivas, if it is okay for you. Are you ready? Toastmaster of the Day, Srinivas Chirapati. Thank you.
Yes, we still have time.
Yes. The topic given to you is, what outdoor activity do you enjoy during the holy month of Ramadan? What outdoor activities do you enjoy in the holy month of Ramadan? TMOD, Toastmaster Srinivas, all yours, sir. Thank you.
Literally every activity outdoors. In fact, I recall my days in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, in the city of Riyadh. The best season to sell is the month of Ramadan. The reason being very simple. People are in a very, very good mood, and they are always ready to buy anything for their homes, especially when it comes to their children. So I used to sell lots and lots of encyclopedia packages during the holy month of Ramadan, while my other colleagues, they would all go home thinking that, the month of Ramadan is going to be one of the dullest months. On the contrary, I used to enjoy selling my products because we work from 7:30 in the evening until late in the night, or wee hours of the morning, at times 3 a.m. we conclude our work. And all throughout the day, yes, it is absolutely sullen. There would be no work, not much of a work. There would be work, but not much of a work. So literally every activity outdoors in that particular duration is one of the most enjoyable for me, including selling, of course. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you. I have a last topic to.
I think no time more than that, DTM.
We don't have more time based on the agenda.
Yes, having said this all and hearing all your messages, I felt that it was amazing to listening to you and to your messages, especially in the holy month of Ramadan. You have spoken your heart out with the relevant topic. With that, I thank our President, DTM Dr. Makhlouf, and Toastmaster of the Day. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DTM Ram, for having conducted a wonderful table topic session, a very interesting table topic session in sync with the theme of the day. Now is the time to have that very vital feedback. And this particular session is handled by the general evaluator. We have a wonderful general evaluator in Toastmaster BD Digitals. It is yours and your session, Toastmaster BD Digitals. I invite you to take over and do the evaluation session for us.
Before, can I ask something, because for the favor of our table topic evaluator, she should know the timing for each participant?
Oh yes, please.
Yeah.
Please.
So our table topic speakers all were qualified, and the time was Yusuf, 1 minute, 16 seconds. Dinesh, 1 minute, 51 seconds. DTM Wafa, 1 minute, 39 seconds. DTM Mohammed Makhlouf, 1 minute, 53 seconds. Toastmaster BG, 1 minute, 56 seconds. DTM Sandy, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Myself, 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Toastmaster Srinivas, 1 minute, 17 seconds. Okay, I will send it to you. I will send it to you through WhatsApp.
Like, could you Wait, mine was 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
2 minutes, 20 seconds, then 2 minutes, 15, then 1 minute, 17 for Srinivas.
Thank you.
Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you very much, Timer. Thank you very much, Timer, for assisting our evaluator for table topic session. Now it's time for Toastmaster BD Digitals to take over and do the evaluation session for us. It's all yours, Toastmaster BD Digitals.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, Srinivas. Let's now begin and dive into the general evaluation or the feedback session. So this session is divided into 3 parts. First, the evaluators will present the evaluation for the speakers, along with a 360-degree evaluation, which is the key feature in CAT Club. But after that, we would have the Hackmasters, the table topics evaluator, followed by the Hackmaster, and then my general evaluation. So let's now begin with the speakers, evaluators. And before that, I would request for the timer to inform the timing for our speech evaluators, please. Toastmaster DTM Arich.
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster BG. And for each evaluator, they will have 2 to 3 minutes. And after the 3 minutes, they will have another 3 minutes for the 360 evaluation. Right, Dr. Makhlouf, 3 minutes after that, right?
It's 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes. Okay, my bad. So 2 to 3 minutes for the evaluator, 5 minutes for the 360 evaluation for each speaker. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, timer. Let's have the first evaluator for our speaker, Toastmaster Asma Al-Anazi. I would like to call upon DTM Ola Rashid to present the evaluation. Over to you, DTM Ola.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster BG, and good evening, everyone, and to my targeted speaker, Toastmaster Asma Al-Anazi. What an interesting topic to speak about. I do believe it is so related to the month of Ramadan that we are going through, to try to control our own emotions and not to let it really out all the time, especially if it is related to the negative side of the emotions that we do feel and have during our days. Now, I love how you were speaking in a very soft and kind tone, as you always speak. But we need to work on it. I'll tell you later on in the second part of the evaluation. And I loved how the concept was easy to understand. I got the message. This is the most important part of any speech, to get the message. Control your emotions. I loved the title of this speech, Name It to Tame It. So for me as an evaluator, I was like interested to know what you will really want to speak about. And you do have a good body language. Maybe we can work on it a little bit. Now let's dig much more in the things that you really can enhance, because this is what we aim in Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters. The speaking area, I am one, I'm talking about myself, I am one of the audiences that if you cannot position your topic in different spots, you will lose my concentration with you. I will lose it. I really need to know that, okay, you spoke about one point in this area, in the other area you spoke about a second point, the third point. In that way, you will keep me concentrated with what you wanted to speak. I really wanted to have more examples, because especially when we do our research, it ends up an informative speech. And it's not easy to make an informative speech really interesting for the audience. But how we can do it? To have more examples. You did mention one example, but I really wanted to see more examples, especially with each point you were speaking about, because I do believe that would give you a chance to organize your speech. 2 different points, 1, 2, 3. The vocal variety, especially you are talking about emotions. So I wanted to feel these emotions through your vocal variety, like I am angry, like that. You're like, I need to feel that thing. You really need to get it out. I know it's because I used to be, I'm still like soft-spoken person, but you learn with time that you really need to get out your emotions out. So try to do it next time in that way. The other thing, I spoke about these parts and the introduction. For me, as an audience, if the introduction really very long in a way that you will lose me. You will lose my concentration as well. So you spoke about what is drama. So maybe if you started with a story, that would have made it, a big difference in your speech to speak about what is drama, because you want to speak about drama and all the emotions inside you. But then overall, it's so interesting. A new idea to know is good for me instead of going to the shooting range and using my rifle to get out all of my emotions. So just to try to use that kind of technique. So best of luck for you, Isma. And I do believe now we can start the 5 minutes of the 360 evaluation. So timer, we can reset the time. Great. So who would love to share his or her feedback with Asma? Yes, Dr. Makhlouf.
Toastmaster Asma, I enjoyed your speech very much. Well done. But I felt nearly to the end, there was a few repetition in the same sentences you were saying. So either you have the idea given or you should change the vocabulary or change the way you will give the message so we will not feel this repetition. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Makhlouf. Yes, Toastmaster Dinesh.
Thank you and good evening, Toastmaster Asma. I really enjoyed your speech. And first things, you giving the first, there is a phrase, first impression is the last impression. And you giving that by giving, start your speech in the standing position. Second thing, your project was the research and presenting. I think any research or presenting, if we are giving the example and it is supported by any, through the source of that research, so it will add the value in your speech. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dinesh. I can see DTM Sandy's time. Yes.
Good evening, Toastmaster Asma. I really enjoyed your speech and I particularly loved your topic. To get right to the things that I feel, two things. One, I felt like perhaps you hadn't practiced it enough or you forgot somewhere about 3/4 of the way through your speech what you were supposed to say, and that showed. So practice some more. And secondly, I wanted more energy from you. Just, wallahi, I know it's Ramadan and maybe you're tired, but it showed, and that shouldn't show in your speech, right? You're talking about something that's important and emotional, so I wanted more energy. Other than that, I really liked it, and you have improved so much, mashallah.
Thank you so much, DTM Sandy. So who would love to share his or her feedback? I do believe we still have 1 minute.
Dr. Fatma is raising her hand.
Where? Okay. So
Fatma and Sadiq.
Okay, can we have Toastmaster Sadiq and then we'll have DTM Fatma Abdu. So yes, Sadiq ji.
Yes, good evening all CATS members and guests. Ramadan Kareem. We have 2 more weeks to go. Have a safe Ramadan, inshallah. I was just watching a few speeches of Asma Enes in the past. Today I was really, surprised or happy to see her improvements. And she really did a very good speech. Of course, what DTM Sandy was saying about in the middle of the speech, she was, trying to slow down. The body language was, not continuing until the end. I think more practice, she will do much better. She did excellent job today. All the best for DTM and Asma Enes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sadiq and DTM Fatma Abdu.
Yes, DTM Ola Rashid for giving me the opportunity to evaluate Toastmasters Asma speech. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Asma, for the valuable information you gave us today in your speech. But actually, I have 3 points to talk about. The first one is related to the position of the camera. You have to fix your camera to be exactly in your eye level. So this is the way it should be, so that when you speak, the audience will feel relaxed or comfortable that you are speaking to them directly. The second thing, of course, is related to body language. I feel that you are a little bit anxious or worried because most of the time you are just holding your hands together, and this reflects you're anxious or that you are intense tension. The third point and the last one is you have to add a little bit a sense of humor in your speech. This is how we can stay connected with the audience. Even if your topic is a little bit tragic or something like that, but you have to add at least a smile, to come closer to the camera, and to add a sense of humor. That's all from my side. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Over to you, Ditya Mola.
Thank you so much, DTM Fatma Abdu. I do believe you are out of time, and if there is anyone else would love to share with Toastmaster Asma any feedback, you can share it with her in the chat or even in the group. Thank you so much, and back to you, our general evaluator, Toastmaster BG Gittins.
Thank you, DTM Ola Rashid, for your speech evaluation and conducting the 360 session. Let's move on to the same with Toastmaster Yusuf Naib, who will conduct the 360 evaluation and speech evaluation for our second speaker, Dr. Mohammed Maklouf. Over to you, Toastmaster Yusuf. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, thank you very much, Toastmaster BG Gittins. Thank you very much, and thank you everyone, and of course a big thank you to Dr. Maklouf for your 2 impromptu speeches. I don't know how you did it. I hope you can give me the remedy on how to do impromptu speeches, because I really need it, and we all need such such an advice from a great, mashallah, Toastmaster. So, okay. I enjoyed because one of the things in the speech evaluation is that I have to determine which speech was the better one. And the better one, in my opinion, was the first one. It really resonated with me, and I loved your humor there. I laughed maybe 3 or 4 times, even though I was writing down notes. So that was a kudos to you. That was a great thing. I would say in both speeches, mashallah, you were confident. You had no anxiety at all, which was amazing, even though it was an impromptu and humorous speech. So that was a great point that you had there. You were very confident, and you had a very good vocabulary, very good vocabulary as well. So I found out that you have a very good vocabulary where you have a good command of the English language, you can say. And also you took the impromptu speeches very gracefully, and you answered it very quickly, like straight away. You answered the question as if you knew it 10 years ago, you know. So you have this what do you call it? You are always ready, you know. That readiness is all, as they say. And you used almost no filler words, which is also a great thing in your impromptu speech. You're well connected to the topic, so you had all of these points as in good points in your speech. Now comes as an English instructor, or not English instructor, but I was teaching English for a while, and I know some grammatical mistakes here and there. So I would like to give you a couple of them. When we say I am an instructor, we have to add an in the middle. So I'm an instructor, not I'm instructor, you know? And the other one is to help others, not help other. You have to say I want to help others, because others is and what do you call it? Like so many people. So you have to say others. Okay. So yeah, these are my points on your speech, Dr. Makhlouf, and I wish you the very, very best in your next speeches. Very well done, Mr. Dr. Makhlouf. So now we would like to stop the timing of my timing, please, Arij, our timer. And please, now we'd like to do the 360 evaluation for Dr. Makhlouf's 2 impromptu speeches. So who would like to start? We'll start with Mr. Srinivas, please, and then Mr. Ram Kumar.
Doctor, in your first speech, probably you could have impersonated the change of job. Just to give that humorous touch to it, you could have said that I have taken up the job as a new job as a barber instead of a trainer. And as a barber, how would you introduce yourself to the rest of the barbers out there, coming from the background of a dentist? So probably that could have added a little bit of humorous touch. So that's my take on the speech. Probably you could improvise on it. That's it.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Srinivas. Now Toastmaster Ram Kumar, DTM Ram Kumar, and then DTM Fatma Abdu. And
I don't.
DTM. Yeah.
Yes, it's not me actually. Sadiq Ali. Please back to
Oh,
Sadiq.
okay. Okay. So Toastmaster Sadiq Ali.
Yes, to Yusuf. Yeah, good evening to all. Yeah, I like the way Dr. Makhlouf started, changing his dentist to coach. And when you are smiling, while smiling, your fear get away from during the speech time. So the comfortable was created by him, and the whole his speech was continually smiling and talking to us what he's planning to do. However, always like we said, we have some way of improving our speeches. He keeps saying about the funny things, but there was no seriousness at the coaching session. That was the one thing was missing. Otherwise, he did an excellent speech. It was well done.
In his defense, Mr. Sadiq, it was supposed to be a humorous speech also, So
Okay.
he was, yeah, so he was also supposed to make it humorous. So it's not his fault, haram. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Sadiq. Thank you very much. Now, DTM Fatma Abdu, please, your evaluation for Dr. Makhlouf.
Thank you so much. I didn't raise my hand. It was like clapping, but anyhow, I can give
okay. Sorry. Okay, so is there anyone, please, who would like to give DTM Makhlouf?
Yes, Dr. Fatma was going to give her a chance. She was going to.
Oh, sorry. Okay, go ahead. I'm very sorry. Okay.
I will give only 1 point to Dr. Makhlouf because I know that he is very energetic, mashallah. So he has to show us that, or to show us that he is really enthusiastic. So why didn't you stand up, doctor, while you are performing or delivering your speech? This has made me really wondering. So it would be better if you stand up and deliver your speech while you are standing. So you, of course, you will convince us more because you are acting as a coach and a trainer, and both of them will deliver the speeches or will train the trainers while they are standing. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, DTM Fatma Abdu. Now, okay, DTM Sandy Stein, please.
Good evening once again, Dr. Makhlouf. I think you had so many opportunities in the first speech to make it more humorous. For example, you said, and I expected you to follow it up with a punchline, but you didn't. You said, yeah, I'm here to help you improve. I was waiting for, yeah, because you guys are really a mess or something. I mean, No, I wasn't. But then you went on and it's like, no. And I'm like, oh, okay. So he just insulted them. This is, I mean, look for those places for punchlines, and it's really hard to do those punchlines at that table topic speed.
Yes,
But
yes,
hats off to you.
yes. That's right. Thank you very much, DTM Sandy, and we're out of time. So back to you, Toastmaster BG Kittens. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, DTM Ola and Toastmaster Yusuf, for the speech evaluation that you conducted. A timer, can I just have their timing very quickly for the evaluators?
Yes, in total for each evaluator, there was 9 minutes. So Toastmaster Ola, DTM Ola, she took in total with the 360 evaluation 9 minutes and 20 seconds. 9 minutes and 20 seconds. And Yusuf took in total 8 minutes.
8
So
minutes,
that's
okay.
it. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much. So let's go on to the next exciting session, which is the Table Topics Evaluator. And for the Table Topics Evaluator, your timing is 3 to 4 minutes. A timer, can you just very quickly explain that to DTM Sandy, and we'll move on right with it.
Yes, very quickly. 3 green, 3.5 yellow, 4 red, 30 seconds grace period, and back to you.
Thank you
All the
very
best.
much. Thank you very much, General Evaluator. Now, for our table topic session, our topics stuck to our theme very nicely, gave some information about and a personal story that tied in the theme that I really enjoyed. And all of his questions had to do with Ramadan and were related somehow. So this was very nice, DTM Ram. For a couple of speakers, it was Yusuf Naif and even Wafa and Srinivas. You guys, I want you to push your time limits more, right? Table topics is you've got such a short window of opportunity, and you want to use as much of that as you possibly can. So that was my big thing, because each of you took under 2 minutes. BG, you were right there. You were just about at 2 minutes, but you should get at least 2 minutes. Also, I wanted more personal examples within the table topics. Yusuf, I was looking for a personal example. Dinesh, you kind of gave an example, but it wasn't, you gave an example, but it wasn't personal, right? So this is like a personal experience I was looking for. And Makhlouf, again, yours was very good, but I wanted a little bit more of the personal example. BG, you gave, mashallah. I loved the way that you took the past, present, and future and tied it to forget, forgive, and flourish. Very, very nice parallelism there that made it much easier. And I don't know how I did. Arij, I enjoyed it. You got us laughing, which was really nice, but it seemed like you repeated yourself a good bit near the end. So I would watch out a bit for that. And we had so many speakers. Srinivas, very nice personal story. Loved it. You nailed the personal story, but I wanted more from you. You only went just over a minute. Let me think. honestly, everybody gave really nice answers to the table topics. Just, I'm looking at ways to help you improve in each of them. And Wafa, I think the 4 sacred months are Ramadan, Dhul Hijjah, Sha'ban, and I don't know what the last one is. Huh? Shawwal? Shawwal, yeah, okay, yes. Okay, all right. But I loved your take on it, that everything is important. But the word sacred means that it's holy, that it's, you know, something very specific about that time. And thank you to everybody who gave the table topics. We had lots and lots of great ideas and insight. And thank you once again to our table topics master. I enjoyed the table topic section. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much to our
Thank
table
you.
topics evaluator. Appreciate that. Let's move on now to the final evaluator for the session, who's been listening very carefully, to the Harp Master. And DTM Fatima Abdu, you have 5 minutes on the clock. Arij, if you can very quickly explain to DTM Fatima, and over to you.
Very quickly. 3, 4, 5, good to go.
So
Back
much.
to you.
General Evaluator, Toastmaster BG. Now, are you ready for the questions? Please unmute yourself and be ready for the questions. First of all, I would like to ask about when Dr. Makhlouf delivered his speech, he said that he is a certified what?
Certified coach from UK.
Excellent. Certified coach from
UK.
America.
Yes, from the United States. And a certified trainer from
United
The
States.
UK.
UK. Right. DTM Ram, what was his significance of the holy month Ramadan?
Donate.
Donation. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. How about Toastmaster Ula?
Self-control.
Self-control. Of course, you.
Trini, you're not, that's not fair.
You know them. You shouldn't say it, Trini.
That's like TMOD.
In her by who?
Your
What?
voice is cutting.
In her speech, written by who?
What? Say that again from the beginning.
Again.
Some Gil, something.
Daniel Siegel.
Daniel.
Are you talking about the book Daniel
To name it,
Siegel?
to tame it.
Name it to tame it. Yeah.
Daniel Siegel. Thank you. Okay. Now, Toastmaster Wafa, when she delivered her impromptu speech, she gave us a short message at the end. What was it?
All months are holy?
No.
I was not there.
We should treat all months the same.
What?
Your voice is cutting, Dr. Fatma. We can't hear you, Dr. Fatma. We can't hear you.
Well, it sounds like you're underwater, is what it sounds like.
Bubbles. Dr. Fatma, are you there?
I have paused the time.
The words that I said, they are very deep. She sings.
Now, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Now, yes.
Okay, thank you. So the three words were connect to gut. That was DTM Wafa's message. Okay. 3 words were clarified and elaborated by Toastmaster Biji in her impromptu in table topics. What are the 3 words?
Forgiveness, flourish.
Again, your voice, Dr. Fatma.
It appears like we are going in the Airbus.
We can't hear you.
Maybe you remove the mic, Dr. Fatma, if you're using mic.
Now can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. DTM Sandy, she mentioned 2 ways that make the impossible become possible. What was the first way?
Change of the perception.
Sorry?
Change of own perception.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Danish. Okay. And DTM Arij, what was her first word that she uttered while delivering that table topic speech? Me. Very good. Yes. Okay. Toastmaster Danish, he mentioned 2 things that you cannot buy by money.
Love.
Love and
love and giving.
No.
Time.
Love and respect.
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 Yes. Okay, and finally, Toastmaster Biji, what was her significance of the holy month? Please, Srinivas, don't answer.
Purification.
Sorry?
Purification,
Again?
I think.
Again.
Purification.
Purification? No.
Was it celebration?
It's gratitude.
Gratitude.
Thank you so much. By this, my role came to an end. Thank you. And over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, DTM Fatma Abdul, for conducting the session underwater, in the air, and all well done. Thank you very much. Definitely had us on our thinking on our feet. I'm coming to the last section, which is the general evaluation, and then a couple of key points that I would like to focus on is the timing for our evaluators. So our last evaluator, Hawkmaster, was 10 minutes of seconds. We had DTM Sandy, 17 seconds. And specifically, I would like to focus on the evaluators, DTM Ola and Toastmaster Yusuf. DTM Ola was 4 minutes and 10 seconds on your evaluation, which is only 2 to 3 minutes. I believe we have to really work on that looking forward. And Toastmaster Yusuf, 3 minutes, 11 seconds. I particularly enjoyed the speakers and the evaluators with their very broad evaluation. Just a couple of key points to focus on. For the evaluators, I would encourage you to please stick on with the format of evaluation that we follow, which is the intro, recommendations, and then most importantly, the summary. I see most of the people lose points when you don't summarize the evaluation, and that does not deliver the impact to the speaker, because those are the key points that the speaker is going to take home. And because we ran out of time, you were not able to properly have that conclusion. So I would recommend that when you see the yellow light, start wrapping up, no matter what. Very focused to the evaluators particularly. And for Toastmaster Asma, I would like to just say this point that I don't think she really fulfilled the objective. The objective of your speech was research and presenting. And like one of the general evaluations that were given by the audience members, using visual aids would have added value. And I think that's what I was looking for. So I would encourage you to probably sit with your mentor and try to identify your objectives a little bit more clearly, so that they can guide you so that the objective is fulfilled. That's why the program is developed, which is the education program. And include some personal stories that would definitely put all that energy and impact into your speech. Enjoyed that. And for Toastmaster Yusuf, I want you to inform for DTM Makloof, when he had the first topic, he had ample time to actually think. The Toastmaster of the day had given the topic way in advance, and then he had introduced the timing and the timing. So it was not really impromptu, which was not fair to the objective of the speech. You can go back and look at the recording. And I would have really liked to see Dr. Makloof stand and deliver the speech, like DTM Fatima Abdu had said. That would have definitely given the impact to the impromptu speak. And please, the English is not the language of all speakers, including myself. So we're going to definitely have grammatical mistakes. And I would really like the evaluators not to be nitpicky when it comes to the language, especially for non-native English speakers. So please take that into consideration for your next evaluation, Toastmaster Yusuf. And as a encouraging point for Kat, I really like the fact that most of the members were encouraged in the table topic session. We had 8 members, including guests, who spoke for table topics. I found that very encouraging. And the table topics evaluator, DTM Sandy, really paid attention to make sure we take home the message, to improve table topic speakers. So I really like that effort that was put forward by DTM Sandy, and delivering the table topics, which of course you covered all your aspects, DTM Sandy. You had the personal story, you had the intro, you had a conclusion, and you were just on time, which is 2 minutes, 20 seconds. So well done for you. And I would like perhaps for Kat to include the Hawk Master, maybe include the grammarian and the R counter as one of the roles. Not every meeting, maybe alternate, maybe once in a meeting. So try to include that in your agenda. I had noticed many of the speakers using crutch and filler words. We would not pay attention unless somebody points it out to us. So I would encourage that just for the club to challenge yourself to include that role in any of your meetings. So to give that help, assistance, or the crutch to the members. Besides that, I really enjoyed the meeting, and I look forward. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Look forward to another session. And now I've already crossed my time. I didn't have the fair justice of 5 minutes. So let's look at perhaps reducing the number of speakers, because with the 360 evaluation, the time may exceed. So I think we need to consider that going forward in the agenda. Thank you very much. Over to the TMOD.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator B.G. Dickens, for that exhaustive evaluation of today's meeting, and the role players, of course. Without much ado, as we are still bang on time, I would want to conclude on the theme. I guess the theme, what we had tonight, got well synced with the speakers, with the speeches, with the table topics, and every other aspect of the meeting. With this, I wish you all a very happy Ramadan time, and also a very happy Eid at the conclusion of Ramadan, towards the conclusion of the month of Ramadan. With this, I hand over the virtual podium to our dear President, Dr. DTM Muhammad Makloof. It's all yours, sir.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Srinivas Shalipati. Thank you so much for this amazing control and conducting the meeting. I would love also to thank our General Evaluator for tonight, Toastmaster B.G. Gittins, for taking this important role. And as a tradition this year in CAT, we are inviting eminent Toastmasters to attend our meeting, to take a look about the meeting from outside and give us their opinion about the meeting and how can we improve the meetings every time. Thank you so much for your valuable advices. We will sure take this into consideration and we will try to apply it as soon as possible. And we would love to have you always in Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club. I want to remind all members that we have a vacant in the XCOM, we have vacant position in XCOM, which is the Sergeant at Arms. We would love to have another member to take the role till end of June. It will not be counted, but it will be a good experience if he didn't take the role before, or it will be good to help the club during these couple of months. Please, if anybody want to take this role, please contact me directly or even put it in the group and we will vote for that. Again, as a reminder, we are lacking 2 members to reach 20 and to be a President Distinguished Club. So please invite more guests, speak about Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club to other members in other clubs that you are attending. Give them the benefits that they will gain as we all gain these benefits from Kuwait Advanced, and I'm sure all of them will come and join. So waiting for you to help Kuwait Advanced to get more members, more ideas, more speakers, more evaluators, and foremost, to enjoy the educational session through Kuwait Advanced. As you know, we are not accepting new members in Kuwait Advanced. We are only accepting members that already finished level 2 in their educational journey. So let's do it, guys. We can be President Distinguished this year with your support. Thank you so much. And with that, I will adjourn the meeting and listen to the feedback from our guests for tonight.
How about a photo before people disappear?
Please, all, let's open our cams if possible. And may I ask DTM Wafa, our moderator for tonight, thank you very much for taking this role, DTM Wafa. And please take a final photo for tonight. Asma, are you there? Can you open the cam? Dr. Fatma, I don't know if you can open.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Dinesh, did you enjoy our meeting for tonight?
Take another one because I raised that.
Okay, great. You can open it.
Okay. Yeah, let's again thumb up.
Asma, please open the cam.
Yalla Fatma. You put the heart. 1, 2. Sadiq. Waiting for Sadiq. 1, 2. And 3. Done.
Thank you so much. Again, to Toastmaster Dinesh.
Good evening, President. There is no question that I didn't enjoy the meeting. Really, I enjoyed the meeting. And the feedback, already general evaluator given the many feedbacks for improvement areas. So let me not try to show the torch to the moon. And one thing I have that many may take home message. But one thing I learned from the Toastmaster Srinivas today about his passion and enthusiasm by conducting the role of the Toastmasters of the day by standing position. I appreciate his passion. So this is message for me take home message. I will try to also same do. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And again, we would love to thank DTM Beji Gittins. Do you want to say final message to Kat?
I really enjoyed the meeting and I thank the VP Education, DTM Alka, for inviting me as a GE. It was a privilege and honor. In CAT, it's an advanced Toastmasters club. I really like that everyone is just critical and not sugarcoating things. I really enjoyed that fact. And I will definitely attend the next meeting going forward. Please invite me.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, we will do. Thank you so much. And with that, we will close the meeting. And thank you for joining and happy Ramadan for all. And looking forward to our next meeting after Eid, inshallah.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Good night. Stay safe.
Good night,
Enjoy all.
everybody.
everyone.
DTM,
Bye.